What's up, guys? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious here, and this will probably be my first time doing iPhone security. This isn't technically iPhone security, but this will be able to get apps for free. I'm recording. I'm recording on a panoramic camera right now. And just to record this super quick because I think it'll be super useful for people who don't really want to pay for apps on the App Store. Now, I have an iPhone 4, and it's running zero. Zero. It's running zero. It's running. Why did I say zero? It's running 7.1.2. 7.1.2. Just show you guys about, and yeah, 7.1.2. So what I'm going to show you today is a free app store. It comes for free. Originally it was HipStore, but they changed it to Hip for You, and it's completely a copied layout of the App Store, just in orange and white. And just as an example, I got all these apps for free, like Terraria, Wayward Souls, Final Fantasy III. This is actually free app of the week, and this is also free. But just to show you guys that I got those for free, when you go to the App Store, so we're going to search up Terraria, T-E-R. So we're going to search up Terraria, and it's going to tell us that we have not bought it yet, but we still have the free version, and just to show you guys that it actually does work. So, right here, if we invert it, it'll say that the build has expired and please upgrade, but that's just for Everplay. It doesn't actually affect the actual game. So we open it up, everything's okay. Play. I just got it, so don't judge me. I have Terraria on my desktop, and it works perfectly fine, runs smoothly, and everything. So, this is 7.1.2, but it runs on iOS 7, 8, and 9. Now, the problem with iOS 9 is that Apple now revokes certificates, and what certificates are these little things right here. If you go to General, let's go to General, and you go down to Profiles. I have 5 installed right now. I can just delete vShare. I had vShare, but don't trust vShare anymore because vShare regularly crashes, it's not stable, and it will really mess up your phone. But profiles are these. These are certificates. The HipStore certificate looks like this. It will allow you to gain access to free apps. These are the 3 apps. These are the IDs of the 3 apps that I have installed right now, which is Final Fantasy, Terraria, and Wayward Souls. Now, I'm going to show you how to get HipStore. And in a moment, I'm going to uninstall HipStore. I'm going to put the link in the description for the download link on your phone, because you have to download it directly on your phone. There's no need for a laptop or anything. So, just stay tuned, and I'll be with you guys in a second. Alright, guys. So, as you can see, HipStore is completely deleted. So, we're going to go into Safari, and we're going to search up HipStore, just straight up HipStore. This works if you are using Google as your Safari search browser. I know that in iOS 9 you can set it to DuckDuckGo. If that's the case, go to Google on DuckDuckGo and completely switch, because DuckDuckGo doesn't have the search results for HipStore. I really, it's not like I don't like DuckDuckGo. It's a good browser. It's just not supportive of every single website yet. So you want to go into HipStore. and it takes a little bit to download, but it's okay. So you're gonna get this tab that prompts you for the AppStore installation. And it looks like this, but the entire page for the app is completely different. So I have iOS 7, 8, and 9, but iOS 6 only. If you do have iOS 6 enabled as a firmware, it's going to be kind of difficult, because I think you probably need to have a torrent installed for it to work correctly. Sometimes you don't need to, but most of the time there's crash issues for AppStore iOS 6, and you have to have a torrent installed and enter the distribution for AppStore. But since we don't have iOS 6, and I'm not going to be covering torrents as of right now, I'm only going to be covering AppStore and how to get apps for free. The guide to installing AppStore for iOS 9, that's just if you're having troubles using it. You can click that, it's very simple. But we're going to download AppStore for iOS 7, 8, and 9. It's going to prompt you with app.resident. And you're going to get this install tab. Press install, and you're going to be sent back to your home screen. And then you're going to get the AppStore app. It's going to open right there. It's going to start downloading. It's going to probably fail to initiate a couple times, but that's just the packet extraction working together in a single form. So as you can see, it's downloading right now. So nice and smooth. Just wait for this to go, and if you hear some crying in the background, that's just the babies. I'll come back to you guys when the download is ready. Alright guys, so the download is ready, and as you can see, it changed tabs to HIP4U. This is the new AppStore update, which is completely essential. Flashback risk, which is basically the revocation of certificates from the iOS software, have been removed on iOS 7, 8, and 9, but it's probably going to stay as the same old AppStore for iOS 6. That's why it's so difficult to install. So now let's access AppStore. It's going to seem HIP4U. For those of you who've used the older versions of AppStore, it won't be that familiar, so I'll take you through it. This, I don't really know the language Tiang yet. If you guys know, put it down in the comments below. But I'm going to start in English and confirm, and then you'll be able to access any download for free. So I'll show an example of getting an app for free by downloading Angry Birds. So we're going to type in the search bar Angry Birds. Right there, Angry Birds. And we're going to go to Angry Birds download page, and we are going to press the download section. It's not going to automatically send the install tab just like last time to your phone. It's going to have to actually download the actual extraction files onto the web page for your phone. Then you're going to be prompted to install those files onto your phone. It's a way more professional way. Most different app stores are doing this just like the same way, but they have authorized applications, not like these copied software from the App Store. So it's downloading now. It's fairly simple if you have apps of low data. Alright, sorry, just got some technical difficulties in there. But now you see it is prompting me with the install button. So I'm going to press install, and it's going to prompt me back to the home screen, and you're going to see it's downloading Angry Birds right now. Now the reason I chose Angry Birds is because it's a low data file, and it will install much faster than, say, like Final Fantasy or Terraria, where it takes a lot more time to download. You're going to notice if you want to download a really big game like Grand Theft Auto, which I have downloaded on my iPad, it's going to take a lot longer time. It's going to take longer on AppStore to download. Then when you get the prompt to install it, probably like 15 or 30 minutes later, well, not 30 minutes, I don't want to exaggerate too much, but it seems like a pretty long time. Then after you finish installing it, you'll probably get some error messages, and you'll have to confirm that you want to use this user and so like that. If you get any of those problems, you can put it down in the comments below, and I will solve your issues. If that doesn't work, you can uninstall AppStore, and you can put egg on my face. That's it. I'll be back with you when Angry Birds has fully installed to show you that it works. Alright guys, so as you can see, Angry Birds has finished downloading, so we're going to open up the app to see if it works. Trademark logo accessed, perfectly stable. Now to see if the game loads correctly. Yep, seems to work perfectly fine. Yep, everything seems a-okay. So, that was how to get free apps on the App Store. I will put the link for AppStore down in the description below. You guys can access it for free. I'm going to put this in my games tab to play this for later. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Have a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious day.